Carolyn Rhea is looking back at her time on Sabrina the Teenage Witch in a whole new light. The beloved actress, who played the quirky and lovable Aunt Hilda on the iconic series, recently shared that she experienced a surprising personal revelation while rewatching the show during a flight. Rhea, now in her 60s, opened up about the moment in a recent interview, explaining that she hadn't sat down to watch the series in years. However, during a flight, Sabrina the Teenage Witch happened to be available in the in-flight entertainment system, and curiosity got the best of her. She decided to revisit a few episodes, expecting a bit of nostalgia, but what she got was a much deeper reflection. While watching herself on screen as Aunt Hilda, Rhea was struck by how carefree, funny, and confident she appeared. She realized that, at the time of filming, she didn't appreciate herself as much as she should have. Looking back now, she saw a woman who was joyful, vibrant, and full of energy, someone she now recognizes as beautiful and powerful. The actress confessed that when she originally played Aunt Hilda in the late 1990s and early 2000s, she struggled with insecurities about her appearance. She said she often compared herself to others and didn't feel like she met certain Hollywood standards. But watching the show decades later, from a more mature perspective, she saw things differently. This shift in perception was emotional for Rhea. She admitted that she became teary-eyed during the flight, realizing how hard she had been on herself back then. It was a moment of self-acceptance and healing. She said that seeing herself through older, wiser eyes allowed her to embrace the younger version of herself with more compassion. Rhea also spoke about the importance of self-image and how often people, especially women, criticize themselves harshly while failing to recognize their own strengths and beauty. She believes her experience is a reminder that we often don't see our true worth until much later. She explained that working on Sabrina the Teenage Witch was one of the best experiences of her career, and she now looks back on it with immense pride. The show, which aired from 1996 to 2003, became a major hit and remains a fan favorite to this day. Rhea's character, Aunt Hilda, was known for her humor, sass, and lovable eccentricity. She recalled how much fun it was to film each episode, particularly the magical mishaps and comedic chaos that defined the series. The cast, including Melissa Joan Hart, Beth Broderick, and Nick Bakay as the voice of Salem the cat, formed a close-knit group that shared plenty of laughs both on and off screen. Despite the joy she experienced while filming, Rhea admitted that she was often caught up in self-doubt during those years. She said that pressure from the entertainment industry and societal expectations about body image took a toll on her confidence. That's what made her recent in-flight realization so powerful. It wasn't just about watching an old show. It was about reclaiming a part of herself she had dismissed or undervalued for too long. Rhea now sees Aunt Hilda as a reflection of a woman who was bold, talented, and full of life, even if she didn't feel that way at the time. She encouraged others to revisit their past selves with kindness, whether through old photos, home videos, or memories. Her message was clear: appreciate who you were, because that person got you to where you are today. Carolyn Rhea's story is a heartfelt reminder of how time and perspective can bring healing. Her honesty resonated with fans, many of whom took to social media to thank her for sharing such a personal experience. Some even said they plan to rewatch Sabrina the Teenage Witch with a fresh appreciation for both the show and Rhea's iconic performance. Now, years after the series ended, Rhea continues to embrace her journey with humor and grace. And as she puts it, sometimes all it takes is a flight and a little magic on the screen to remind you of just how far you've come.